Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
And this is Hullet. He is through here. And Hullet! Pele. That pass has been well intercepted.
Oh, Del Piero! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Adriano. And now the breakaway. Cafu. Milan finding their passes. Hullet. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. Here's Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that is a nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Adriano.
Oh, really well played.
Shoots!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Del Piero. Manchester United with another corner. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. Delivered with swing. Vitinha. Hullet. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Adriano, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Vieira. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Just eases him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Hullet gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well played. Yaya Toure.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Hullet really struggling to influence the game. He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! That's another chance! It's there! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
The less said about that pass, the better. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Showing great feet there. Great work on the overlap. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 17, numero 10, Messi, numero 21, numero 14, Roberto Carlos.
Del Piero plays it short.
Lasciano il campo per...
Played in deep. Up he goes! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan get themselves into the lead. That has found him in acres of space. He has found the way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan have their second corner now. Pullet can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Played in. Cleared away. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played back in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham. Spread neatly. That's a throw. Stood up well to him there.
Might want to be careful there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Vitinha. And it's Hullet. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vitinha.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
It's
recupero.
Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vitinha. Oh, and a shot! They've scored! Deep into injury time! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clear. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. No, he refuses to take the bait. Decent progress down the left. Del Piero. He's got away. And Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pelé. Cafu looking to hit the byline here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Thinks about the shot. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Del Piero. And that has found him in acres of space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it out wide. Still goalless at the moment. Adriano. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bale.
Pretty robust defending.
Crunching tackle. And now the breakaway. Del Piero. Out to the left it goes. Pelé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Del Piero demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He won't be happy with that one. He's through now. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone backward here. Delivers with whip. And that should get the job done. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pullet can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Oh, super find. Oh, that's superb. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat. Pelé. Rummenigge. And here's the chance to counter. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vitinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's neat. Pelé. Pass is just off target. Hullet. Here's Nedved. Now it's Hullet. And the through ball. Vitinha finds himself offside. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And this is Hullet, and Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. An uncompromising challenge. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Adriano! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu getting this one clear. Takes a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Hullet. Pele. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's run loose here. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge receives it. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
That pass has been well intercepted. Del Piero is herring after that one. Spread neatly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Numero 21.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Bale. Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 10. Messi. Il numero 4. Il numero 14. Roberto Carlos. Il numero 20. Beckham. Attenzione, un cambio.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's a little loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread out to the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Iniesta, and here's Bale.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a mighty effort! It's hit the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely shot. He gets big! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here. He won't be happy with that one.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Nedved. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Nedved. Vieira. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cafu. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space here. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he whips it. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And this is Gullit. No goals as yet. Cruyff gets over and intercepts. And they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Cafu. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Nedved. Adriano constantly looking for the ball into the box. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Bullet! Crosses it in. Corner it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Pull it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. Vitinha. Adriano. And it's Vieira. And it's Vieira. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. That's going to go a long way. Great vision. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Here comes... Terrific header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Big header! In for the pieces! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi. And the counter is on. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi, looking for the run. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cruyff, Vieira, Cafu, and it's gone back to the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played back in. That has been slung wide. Swings in across. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. He is through here.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Adriano. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's definitely not his best.
25.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
Numero 19. Numero 14.
Vitinha. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes short and sharp. Vitinha could try cutting inside. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hullet. Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. He's in a great position here. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Pelé. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pelé knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckham can get it clear. Roberto Carlos, and he decides to cross it. That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the ball's gone astray. Strong running down that left flank. Could move up a gear here. And he's managed to get free. There's the delivery. And that has been cleared. And it's Beckham. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. Vieira. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Action has already started. Now it's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the best, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast, in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Now it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Nedved! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it's played into the area.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is a great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's their second corner of the game. And they've got a throw. Bale. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Manchester United finding their passes. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. And the counter is on. Bale. Bale's cross. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, easy pickings there. Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. And it's Vitinha. Nedved. Vitinha. And he's managed to get free. And he's got his cross in. Corner then. Manchester United have their third corner. Varane herring after the ball here. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Cafu. It's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Off the post! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Pele plays the game a step ahead of all. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Hullet is flagged offside. Now it's Hullet. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's lost his man here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Messi. And Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Incoming delivery. And he's managed to get rid. Adriano. Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi. Vieira. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And it's Nedved. Vitinha. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has been cut short. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that is expertly dealt with. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. Ball driven towards... He's got tall! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pele, so nearly the perfect ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Delivers with whip.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos goes steaming forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Cafu. Flings in across. Tries to get it clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Opts for safety. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now it's Hullet. Messi. Hullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Cafu. And he was quick to react.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 10. Messi. Numero 13. Bale.
Beckham.
Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nicely weighted ball.
Il numero 25.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Foot in. Aims beyond the defence. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so...